dealers.
When you're at the rodeo, you are witnessing skills that took centuries to develop, and the first horsemen to figure it out were the vaqueros. As the Spanish colonized Mexico, cattle ranching became a lucrative business. But Mexico wasn't Europe. Working large herds on vast stretches of land demanded horses, new equipment, and new techniques. Roping, branding, spurs, chaps, the modern saddle, they were all developed through trial and error by the vaqueros. To a Spanish landowner, a vaquero was simply a laborer, and many were mestizo, a Spanish term for someone of both European and indigenous descent. In early colonial Mexico, the indigenous population faced many restrictions, and the conquistador saddle was forbidden. So out of necessity, a new style of riding developed on the haciendas. This mixture of inventive and masterful horsemanship formed the roots of charro culture, and as ranching moved north, the charro became the vaquero. By the 1800s, Anglo settlers were moving west into Old Mexico, and those important skills of the vaqueros were being embraced by a new kind of horseman, the cowboy. You want me to go? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're talking donuts with that sweet little girl right there.
Sloan's got one.
Yeah, Sloan's got a donut too.
I got a donut.
You're killing my diet here.
How's your donut, Sloan?
Take a bite, Sloan.
Take a bite.
Because that's really good stuff with all those sprinkles on there.
You just took a bite. Take another one.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, it's all about
just go for the sprinkles. Why not? And that is from Voodoo Donuts. More than 50 different varieties of donuts. Just take a look. And what you guys were eating were cannolos right there. Mm-hmm. And they've got something special just in time for Lent.
Yes. And are you ready for some delicious food made with love?
Yes, indeed. Oscar Carmona with Amor Tacos and Enchiladas. And the secret to your food is?
Amor.
Yeah.
I love seeing our customers, couples, families, and, something I frequently tell my cooks is do it with love. Amor.
Just about ready to open the second restaurant, and we get to taste all of this good stuff.
All right, well, how about some delicious vegan food that really tastes amazing, right?
Naomi Hendricks, okay, is here, and you said you love the look on somebody's face that's not vegan and they taste this, right?
Yeah, because it breaks down their wall, and they're always normally very surprised at the flavors.
And if somebody, just wants to taste it, try it, you have the perfect...
Yeah, we just put together a sampler pack, so it has so many things from our brand new test kitchen menu, and it's shippable, or you can come in and pick one up.
Love it. Taste it all.
You've got a great rodeo story too, right?
Yes, I do. We are going to tell you about some exceptional kids at an exceptional night at the rodeo.
Speaking of exceptional, Jen's going to be checking out hats and an exceptional young man who's a up-and-coming country singer.
All that and more in just a few.
All right, well, let's look at the forecast. We're at 74 right now. We'll be up around 82 this afternoon. Clouds clearing out, and we have a small chance of a shower tonight as the front comes through. Windy and cooler tomorrow. Gusts to 40 miles per hour. A high of only 59 on your Thursday.
As hard as it is for me to do, I've passed the other donut on to you so you can have a part.
I appreciate you, David.
You're welcome. That's it right there?
That's it. That's all. Hey, I'm trying to eat healthy these days.
Okay.
Apparently you're supposed to do that with that one.
Pull it apart.
Okay.
SA Live starts right
They're killing my diet. Now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Yes, Ursula, the struggle is real on this show. Happy Wednesday. There's 100% chance of sprinkles on today. Oh!
What are you doing, Ted?
Oh, there they go. I know.
I'm so disappointed.
That's okay. We've got stuff right
There's
here.
more over there,
I
so,
know. Good
yes.
afternoon. Yes, look at all that yum.
We will get to that in just a moment.
I'm Fiona Gorstiza.
And I'm Michael Strange. So we were chit-chatting this morning in the office, or at least they were, and talking behind my back, of course. And they were talking about things that, if you're old enough, that young people wouldn't recognize. Things from your childhood that young people today wouldn't recognize. Maybe it's a phone booth. Maybe it's a cassette player.
I remember pagers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I mean, for you, we went into your Instagram account and we found a picture of the earliest use of you texting.
I see Ted's been doing Photoshop. Actually, that's a pretty good Photoshop there, Ted, doing Morse code.
And, I remember Polaroids.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. And we found this photo of you, and you're right there on the left, okay? With an early camera.
It's a very big camera. I like that. Another one. Ted's been busy
don't worry,
this morning.
there was one more. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
There you are with, of course, the Wright brothers.
I love how you took the picture from the Adams, the Wednesdays.
So
that's how I got so interested in airplanes. Orville and Wilbur, got me into airplanes and everything like that. So I would have to say, in all seriousness, a rotary phone.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, you're a little bit older than the little
than
whippersnappers
yes.
these days. So anyway, do you have any of them? Maybe you have some old pictures of you
Did the
doing
Wright
Morse
brothers
code,
say
too.
whippersnapper?
They did. Yes. And when the winds picked up there around Kill Devil Hill, they said, that's a whippersnapper there. So, okay.
All right, you see, you just read the bottom of the screen. You know what to do. All right, moving on. Our first guest. Go ahead. This is your line.
Thank you. Our first guest opened his first restaurant with just $1.50 in his pocket. Now he's opened a second location. And one look at this food, it is no surprise that business is booming. Just a little bit of everything all the way across here.
Yes, Chef Oscar Carmona, owner of Amor Tacos y Chelas, is here to make some of their most popular dishes and talk about their newest location.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We are putting him to work over here because he's starting with pancakes, right?
I might hire him.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your secret to your pancakes?
Love, amor, right? One of the frequent things that I mention my staff is you got to do it with love. Make sure that customers are able to see that detail and the flavor. So love is the key.
Okay.
And we'll get those going. And we have some kind of finished over here. And we're going to build with what you've got. And we've got some blueberries, we've got some strawberries, right?
Blueberries, strawberries, some Oreo cookies.
What's the first
pecans. We're going to go ahead and put some strawberries.
Strawberries
Just have fun
around
with
first,
it.
okay.
But make sure you do it with love, please.
Do it with love. Okay, do it with
Do it
love.
with love,
So-
Mike.
Okay, do it.
All right.
Okay.
And then after this,
We put the caramel on top?
We're going to just go ahead, top
Okay.
it with caramel.
okay.
With love. Actually, should I just write love in there?
Look
Yeah.
at you. Okay.
He's got talent.
It's done with
Nicely
love. So,
done. All
thank
right.
you. And a little bit of powdered sugar.
Yeah, get some of that stuff in there.
Okay, we'll get some of that on there as well. And how many different recipes did you try before you came up with the perfect pancake recipe?
I went to the restaurant with my wife at 10 in the morning, and I think we were out of there by 6 p.m. after, making several attempts.
Okay, and a little bit of nice whipped cream on there. Some Oreos on top. Do I put
Are we
Oreos
gonna-
on
Yes,
top?
are we gonna
yes, please
Oreos?
do.
Okay.
All right,
Do we want to
perfect.
do?
And, all right, perfect. And I will be monitoring this, I will be
Okay.
tasting this, and you are going to be making that.
This right here. All right, so what do we have right here?
So this is our al pastor. Obviously not your traditional al pastor the way it's served, but we still wanted to have customers experience the trompo al pastor. So obviously we don't have a grill here, but at the restaurant it goes through the grill, then through the griddle. Then it is marinated for 24 hours. Then we just tuck it up in the vertical al pastor and have some pineapple, onions, tortillitas, salsa, red and green. Yes,
So
sir.
when you started your restaurant, we're talking about how you had about a buck and a half in your pocket. What kept you going? How did you get going and then continue to grow?
It was a dream to open a restaurant with my dad, so we were in this together. My dad it's a great support, and he's the one that said, son, we got to open, we got to make sure that we show the community what we have. We receive a lot of support from the community. Obviously, $1.50, it almost seems like we were not going to be able to make it. But, we did enough to pay rent, enough to open another locations. And mainly, I think, once again, it comes down to love. Working together with the family, everybody involved, and, seeing those faces in the community, I think that's what helped us to survive.
And we're seeing the location right now, right?
Right, our newest location, Amor Tacos and Chelas, which is more elaborated. It's a little bit different than our taqueria located on Potranco, but they're both phenomenal.
And so tell me a little bit about behind the name, Tacos y Chelas.
Tacos and Chelas, we wanted to keep the name simple, right? And obviously we sell tacos, but we also sell cervezas, which is it's the meaning of chela, which is beer. So it's more that, you would say with your buddy, let's go get a chela, right? Let's go get a beer. So that's why the name Tacos and Chela. So essentially it's tacos and beer.
Okay, so you've got pancakes, we've got this beautiful dish there, then look over there in the ceviche as well.
Yes, we have our trio enchiladas, very authentic Mexican, right? We have a poblano sauce enchilada, guajillo enchilada, and then our green enchilada. And then over here we have our cocktail, very well loaded scallops. We have shrimp, fish, and then octopus as well.
Woohoo, okay. And you've got some daily deals as well and specials?
We do. Lunch specials are there. Both locations have lunch specials. On Wednesdays, we do our buy one ceviche, get the second half. Pancakes on Tuesdays, get half off. And then throughout the week, we have specials as well.
What is on this pork? That is such a wonderful flavor. It's,
The interesting thing is, you gotta have it with the pineapple, the red green salsa, all the fixins, because you have a lot of flavor. It's a full flavor in there. You gotta try it.
Okay. All right, I'll do that up.
Twist my arm. I will. That is delicious.
All right, you can check out Amor Tacos y Chelas at 8754 Grissom Road. For more information, just head to our website and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
All right, switching gears, of course, rodeo is in full swing. The dust is just starting to get kicked up on rodeo season, and you think the fun is only for some folks, you'll want to hear about this, right?
Yes, all right. We went out to find out how the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo is making sure children of all abilities can feel like cowboys and cowgirls.
This Rodeo Spotlight powered by your San Antonio area Chevy dealers.
Well, we are here on the dirt at the Freeman Coliseum, and it is an exceptional night with some exceptional kids. And here to tell us more is Abby Mayberry with the School Tours Committee.
Yes, hi, how are you? We're so excited that y'all are here tonight. This is our exceptional rodeo, and this is a night where we bring in exceptional kids from all over the city, and we let them run a rodeo with the PRCA Cowboys and Cowgirls and some of our committee members, and we try to make it a great night for them, and they have a blast down here.
And tell me what this night means for them.
This is just a night for them to be able to really participate in different rodeo activities in a way that they probably wouldn't be able to any other time. And this is something the School Tours Committee loves to do every year.
So what are we going to see here tonight?
So tonight our kids are going to come in. They're going to be able to stop at each one of our stations, and they're going to do things like buck a bull. They're going to be able to tie down some goats. They're going to be able to rope. They're going to be able to ride a bucking horse, all kinds of crazy things like that that they probably wouldn't be allowed to do in their own living room. So we're going to let them do it here tonight.
And they've got to be so excited to get to rodeo.
They're so excited. Wait till you see them. They're going to have a blast.
And they have some helpers along the way,
We
right?
do. We'll have some PRCA cowboys that come, cowboys and cowgirls that come in, and they help our kids all around the dirt. We have some youth rodeo kids that come in and they help as well. So it's a really fun night altogether.
Well, I'm here with Sophia Zimmerman, Texas High School Rodeo Association Queen, and you are the one walking around with Little Lane. Tell me about what that means to you to be able to be a part of this event.
Well, when I won this title, I knew this is one of the things that I was going to be able to travel and do. I live in San Antonio, and so I've seen this happening. I've never been able to be a part of it. So being able to be a part of it is so special to me. We had the opportunity to do this at state and at nationals as well. So it's just always such a fun experience, and I just love to see the kids happy and get to bring that happiness and joy out of them. And they love to be around the livestock and around rodeo, so it's just very special to me.
Because for a lot of them, this is kind of their first experience with rodeo, right?
Yes, ma'am, yes. So, I mean, being in rodeo for so long, it's just so fun to be able to share that with these little kids who haven't been able to be around rodeo or be involved in it. So it's just fun for me.
Okay, I'm here with one of the parents, Ashley. Tell me about your son, Lane.
My son Lane, he is 4, and we got diagnosed with leukemia of June of 2022, and we just got done spending 7.5 months of his intense treatment. So we just got done finishing that. But he's just a country boy at heart. We live on a farm. He loves the tractors, so this is like the perfect event for him to come to.
Well, and I see him kind of going up to each little event, and he's so excited. Tell me about just getting to be a part of this.
It makes us feel so special because when cancer touches your life completely changes, especially with your kid. In the last 7.5 months, we've been living in a bubble. We haven't been able to do social events. So it just means the world of us. It makes us not only feel special, but they also include the family. I'm so honored and so happy to be here today.
Look at that smile, right? And at the end, they all get their trophies. They all get to smile there, and pose.
And I love the fact they do it right there in the AT&T Center.
Oh no, it's in the Freeman.
Oh, that was in the
Freeman on the dirt.
Okay, but right down there.
We're on the dirt.
In the arena like that.
Very cool. Very
Wonderful.
Cool. Still ahead on SA Live. Speaking of the rodeo, it's the time of year to bring out your inner cowboy and cowgirl. One of the oldest hat shops in town is here with all you need to know to get a custom hat.
But first, a new place to grab lunch and go where you can find it and what makes this food a little different than most. It's next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's a new place to grab lunch and dinner and go. But guess what? This isn't typical fast food. Nope.
Not at all. And our dear friend, Naomi Hendricks Oyegoke, owner of Rooted Vegan Cuisine Test Kitchen, is here with everything. Just about.
Huge new menu.
Okay. All right. What are we making first?
Today we're going to do the olive mozzarella panini. So we're going to start off by a little science experiment. We're going to turn that liquid into some delicious cashew vegan cheese.
Okay, it looks like condensed milk or something like that. So this is going in a warm pan.
Yep. And you're just going to stir nonstop, almost more so scraping than stirring.
Okay.
And you're going to see it turn into this beautiful curdle, and then it'll become a nice stretchy melty cheese.
Okay.
And then
and that's going to taste like mozzarella.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then what we got
so
here?
let's start building the sandwich while he's cooking up our cheese. We're going to make a nice big well in the middle.
Well.
Yeah.
Just push
it down. We want all of those yummy carbs, don't we?
Okay.
I do.
Yes. Like that.
Yep. We'll layer some basil in the bottom.
Okay. Here we go.
And then when he's done with our cheese, it's going to get poured right in there.
Okay.
And then,
Are you going to give away the secret, what this actually is?
Well, it's blended cashews with nutritional yeast is one of our little secrets for making things taste really cheesy in the vegan world. And there's some other ingredients to help pull it together.
And you said the greatest thing is watching someone who's not vegan taste your food and just get totally blown away by it, right?
Especially when they come in and you can see they have a wall up, like somebody, like their vegan friend brought them, right? And they're like, and I'm like, oh, have a seat. I can't wait to share some of my stuff with you. And then watching them leave, like, surprised and satisfied,
Okay, so we've got this here waiting for that.
So let's do the garlic butter on the top.
Okay.
Layer that in. I make the garlic butter in house as well. So much yummy garlicky flavor and other seasonings. Lots of herbs.
I see it. It's starting to thicken up right now.
Isn't that exciting? You're starting to see like little curds.
You just keep stirring, Mike.
Scrape those sides.
Watched pot. Here we go.
We'll throw some kale on the top, and then we'll put our tomatoes on top of that.
There we go. Can you see that? Steaming right in there.
Cool.
Now it's starting to thicken up really well. About how many different things on your menu?
Oh man, I don't have an exact number, but what I can tell you is we have appetizers, soups, salads, entrees, desserts, and I make some drinks in house. That's my fresh ginger ale. Keep going. It's going to turn into like the whole thing.
You just keep stirring, Mike.
Shut up and stir,
Mike. Keep stirring. I'm going to taste this.
I do fresh pressed ginger juice mixed with some mineral water and agave syrup.
Oh my gosh,
not only is
it
so healthy, but it's tasty as well.
Okay.
So good.
How am I doing?
It's doing good. You're almost there. You see how it's pulling away?
Yep. Okay.
It's almost there. Yeah.
Almost there.
You just keep stirring, Mike. Okay, so what do we have right here?
Let's take a walk.
This is what I want to talk about right
This is actually like the steak of our menu and the thing people are most excited about.
Okay.
That is a sun-dried tomato cream cheese stuffed portobello mushroom on top of a bed of arugula with a balsamic glaze.
Ooh,
yeah.
Keep stirring, Mike.
I am.
That's actually pretty good. We're done.
Okay,
so
great.
you can just kind of pour it down. You can pull it up. See how stringy it got?
Yep. Okay.
And pour it down into our basil. Look at that! Isn't that yummy? And that's the same mozzarella cheese that you'll find in our cheese sticks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that goes in
So
there.
that's why you had to make a nice big pocket. And then, don't forget those olives. That's my
olives.
favorite part. Load those on
Right here,
there.
right here.
Load
Got
those
it.
on the cheese,
Got
nice
it.
and heavy.
Okay.
And then you would flip the top on, and we would typically put this in a panini press.
Right.
So this is a finished sandwich. We have to wrap it up because that's one of those sandwiches that's kind of oohing and gooing all out the sides.
Oh, look at that.
That looks delicious.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna take a bite of this. Tell us about. Start right
so
over here.
I really did a lot of research into authentic Italian recipes to really showcase the authentic flavors. So that's a pesto with gnocchi. That's a salad called The Hill. I named it after a town in St. Louis because that's where I'm from. And that's the Italian neighborhood and a salad that's kind of popular out there. Pappardelle Bolognese, our mozzarella sticks. This is a zuppa toscana, which I make with collard greens instead of the traditional kale. These cookies, I cannot wait for y'all to try those. Those are the Ricciarelli cookies. So freaking good.
Grab one, we got 30 seconds.
Get it.
Okay, if you did not know this was vegan, the gnocchi and the sandwich, yeah, you would never know the difference. And
So good.
That is actually vegan, gluten-free, and oil-free.
And remember,
you never know.
you do have a sampler, right?
Yes,
If
yes, we
people
do
wanna
have a
taste.
sampler. You can find it online. It's going to be a nice variety of all different kinds of our food. You
Broadway, just outside 410, right on the northwest corner right there,
There
with
it
that
is.
shell station. And yeah, all kind of tucked in there.
can just to the left of Barfly.
Okay, and you can, she also ships too. Okay.
All right. Yes, nationwide. Okay, for more, just head to our website. You know what to do.
All right, still ahead on SA Live. Let the good times roll. It is Mardi Gras season, and see how one donut shop is making king cake even better.
And next, it can be one of the biggest purchases anyone ever makes. What you need to know about buying a home in the Alamo City right now and where you can find lots of help. It's straight ahead on SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live at historic, beautiful Market Square. Well, the housing market remains competitive, and if you are looking to buy a home, well, you're going to need help from a pro, right? So that's where Sarah Brasinio-Garish comes in. She is the 2023 chair of the San Antonio Board of Realtors. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about the current status of the housing market and what we can expect this year, because coming off of like last summer, I mean, are we in for another roller coaster ride? Help, tell us.
I mean, it is certainly an interesting time. Real estate prices are still continuing to increase while days on the market are also increasing. So that means that today's buyer actually has time to think about it before they make that offer.
So whether you're buying a house or selling a house, I mean, there are changes, right?
Sure. Some sellers, they may be hesitant as far as what the rising interest rates mean, but it is still a good time to sell in the San Antonio market.
Okay, and it's important to use a realtor for many reasons, right?
Exactly. Top 3 reasons why to use a realtor. Not only do we have like the multiple listing service where we have access to all the properties that are currently on the market, and we can fine tune that search specifically to meet that buyer's need. And then we just have that expertise that can give them up-to-date market snapshot of what is happening today.
And if somebody, isn't familiar with, like maybe they're selling their home for their first time, and when they do internet searches for whatever they might need, it could be really overwhelming. But that's where you can step in, right?
Sure. The expertise of the realtor can kind of help that seller maximize, get that return on the investment, offer some tips to maximize that sales price. Maybe they need to do a coat of paint, maybe spruce up some landscaping. The realtor's there as a resource to help, find those people to kind of help get those items done for that seller.
All right, and the resources that a realtor has can obviously help a seller or a buyer, right?
Sure. So not only do we have access to the multiple listing service, but a new product that we just rolled out this past year is a down payment resource where realtors have access to programs at the local, the state, and the national level to help that buyer get into that property with as little money as possible, and working with our lender partners.
Again, all the answers. All you got to do is just make sure you use a realtor because they've got the answers. Any other tips? Like, for home buyers today? What are, say, the top 3 questions they should ask when shopping around for a realtor?
So, I mean, this is the biggest purchase of your lives. You want to make sure that the realtor has that experience. You want to know, question their expertise. Do they specialize in condos, historic homes? And then lastly, you want to make sure that that licensee is a realtor. Us realtors, we abide by a higher code of ethics, or by a code of ethics, and we have fiduciary duties to our client to help them make the best choices possible.
All right, thank you so much. For more information on the San Antonio Board of Realtors, just give them a call at 210-593-1200 or visit their website, saboard.com. Sarah, thank you again.
Thank you.
This local teen can't even drive, but he's already creating his own music, how he got started, and we get a front row performance. And next, customize your rodeo look with help from one of the most iconic shops in Texas. We're going to name drop a few of their famous customers: Shaq, Billy Gibbons, and B.B. King. Paris Hatters joins us after the break.
From Vicente Fernandez to Shaq and even Pope John Paul II, Paris Hatters has been around for over 100 years, providing custom fitted and custom shaped hats to all walks of life, including some of those famous faces. And joining me now is Myrna and Alex Cortez, and we are all about rodeo season right now. You're the perfect place to go visit, right?
Yes, absolutely. We have it all.
And I like what you told me earlier. It's like Build-A-Bear, right? But for hats.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. The person can pick the color, the quality that they want, and then the hat band or feathers or embroidery work, and shape work, anything they want.
So you brought some gorgeous hats today. Let's talk about, I know like this one, for example, is the same hat, but they're 2 different ways right here?
Yes, so this hat, this really showcases, what we can do. So this hat, that's how it comes from the factory. And then this is the after.
Wow.
So we shaped that and redid it completely, put a different band on it, curled the edge. So, you can really get exactly what you want when you come to our store, but in a good Stetson hat
And we can
body.
do it while you wait. So it takes about a half an hour to do this huge transformation.
That's it? Okay, because I was asking, can we just walk in, pop in, and you guys can take care of them?
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And I see the embroidery there, beautiful.
Yes, so I do this myself, and some pieces I'll make and just put for sale at the store. Like this one is for sale. I just finished this. And then this one I did for a client. She wanted this open road to look like her dad's hat. So we put the mule kick shape in the crown, front and back, and then we put a feather on the side. We shaped up the sides, and then she wanted a beautiful dogwood flower embroidery.
So it's been feminized just for her.
Perfect. And Myrna, you talk about just for her. That is why, would you say, you've been so successful? Because everybody wants their own unique hat, right? Including these famous people.
Well, I think hats are also a part of everyone's personality is different, and the hat's a reflection of who they are. So they want that to be reflected in the hat, and that's what we do for people.
Got it. And then the traditional, I know we talk about what's trending now is like the Yellowstone. So we have the traditional, and then so over here, right, you have some options as well.
Yes, so the one on the far left is a 20X quality silver belly Stetson, and so that's good for the cool weather. And then this one here on the right is for the hot weather. It's straw, so it'll keep you nice and cool. And we have all qualities of both.
And then these right here, you've added some accessories.
Yes,
too?
yes. So this one comes, without the band, but of course that beaded band really sets off that black, and then you could put in some really fun feathers on the side and really make it your own.
Beautiful. Now, you guys have gorgeous outfits on.
Thank you.
Today, tell me about, is this what's trending too right now?
Yes, absolutely. So, if you're wondering how to wear these styles, a prairie dress like this with some little booties like this would be great. Or, if you wanted it to be more Western, a classic rancher Yellowstone style with like a denim dress with some ruffles and a tall boot with some beautiful cactus embroidery would kick it off really nicely.
Yes. And I like what you said, Myrna, to start with the black, right? And then go from there.
I think it makes sense just to start with a clean palette, something basic, and then dress it up with accessories like concho belts, nice necklaces, of course a fine hat from Paris Hatters, and a nice set of boots.
Yes, and I love the turquoise. I always love the turquoise, the pops of turquoise. So if somebody wants a custom hat, how simple is it? They can just, I know the mayor was there not too long ago. He just walked right in during the cattle drive. So how simple is the process?
So it's very simple. It really, what we find is that what takes the longest is for the customer to pick the hat that they want, the color and the quality, and then from there it's just and then what shape they want, and then we can do it for them. Takes about a half an hour while they wait.
Okay.
So you'll leave that day with a customized Stetson.
And any request is okay, right? I'm sure you get quite a few different requests for hats.
Oh yeah,
shapes and things.
We've gotten all kinds, and we always tell people too, if you're not quite sure how to explain what you want, if you can bring us a photo, we can copy the photo.
Perfect.
We also have a depth of variety that goes up to the very, very finest that Stetson makes. Some people fly in just to get a 1000X Stetson, and we keep them in stock.
Wonderful, so glad, and I love the family legacy here in San Antonio. So for more information, if you want to go get yourself a custom hat, you can find more information on our website, salive.com. Click the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code on your screen. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
it.
Hey, next on SA Live, let them eat cake. King cake, but this one's a little bit different. We check out the fun twist on Mardi Gras treat and some other goodies that you can only get for a limited time. Boy, you don't want to miss this. That's coming up. Hey, look, that's us.
Welcome back to, you see it right there, SA Live. Well, from Valentine's Day to Voodoo. Yes, Mardi Gras is quickly approaching, and even if you're not headed to New Orleans, well, there are lots of places here in town that'll help you get that party vibe going.
Oh, yes, indeed. And Steve Yon, who's the district manager for Texas for Voodoo Donuts, is here to show us your twist on Mardi Gras and lots of other goodies here. So what are we doing?
So we're gonna make our king cake donut today.
Okay.
So we're gonna take the ring, and then just poke a couple holes in it, in each side of it.
And what are we filling this with here?
We're filling this with our cream cheese icing, which you have right there.
Ooh, that sounds really good. Okay.
Yeah, so fill in both sides.
Do that one and I'll fill.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
And then after that, we're just gonna drop it into the vanilla icing.
Vanilla.
We're gonna drop that. Let it kind of drip.
So these are available right now as we head in toward Mardi Gras, right?
These are available starting Friday. Friday until Fat Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can get it all weekend at our downtown San Antonio location.
Okay.
Perfect. So you'll dip 1/3 in the purple.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know there was going to be math involved, did you?
Oh, no.
And then
Okay.
a third in the green, and then a third in the gold.
Okay.
You got it.
And of course, y'all are located right down there on Houston Street and haven't been open that long, have you?
No, we opened right before Christmas. Yeah, we're down there at 400 East Houston Street, about a block from the Alamo, block from the Riverwalk. And yeah, we had a great turnout for grand opening, and it's been a great turnout every day since. It's been great.
And you said that there are lines, because you're open 24 hours?
Just about. We're open from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m.
All right, and lines around the corner.
Yeah,
down the
lines
street
down the sidewalk. It's been amazing.
And you even host weddings?
We do. We host weddings. Yeah, we do all kind of special events. The centerpiece right here, we can do that for birthdays, any kind of special event. Yeah.
And then what is the big one that we're doing here?
The big one, this is going to be our bee's knees, just in time for spring.
Okay.
So we're going to take the shell. If you guys want to go ahead and poke it and then fill it.
I filled this one.
Okay. And then we're going to fill it with the lemon honey Bavarian.
That one's filled if you want to, Fiona.
Okay.
There we go.
And I'll do this.
And then we're going to you're going to fill it with the yellow one right here. And
did you with the yellow?
What did you fill it with?
The white.
Oh.
That's all right. Hey, it'll still be good. Don't worry about it.
This will be yours. Okay.
So then we'll dip this in the yellow icing.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Let it drip.
And you also have a lot of vegan options, about 50 different varieties of donuts. And as she's finishing that up, I want to talk about this.
The cannolo.
The cannolo.
Yes. So that is our take on a different kind of pastry. We're very innovative. We're always trying new things, and we do have the cannolos, and those change about every 3 months. So right now we have the sweet cream cannolo and the apricot cannolo.
Okay, this is just a little bit of heaven. Give me.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
And once again, you're located down there on Houston Street.
That's right.
And do you have dozens, half dozens? How many in the box?
We do. So this right here, what you see right here, is the Voodoo Dozen. So this has our Oh Captain, My Captain, the Dirt, the Bacon Maple Bar, which is America's Greatest Donut. We also have the Voodoo Doll, and you can get this right here for $25.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you mix and match?
Oh yeah, you can mix it up if you like. You can also order a la carte, however you like.
And what's your favorite?
My favorite is gonna be the Portland cream. It's just a classic shell, kind of like this, dipped in chocolate with Bavarian cream in the middle of it. That's my personal favorite.
They're all great. If you'd like more information on Voodoo Donuts, go to our website, SALive.com, click on the SN and SA Live tab, or of course scan that QR code right there at the bottom of your screen. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Next on SA Live, a local teen on his way to a career in music. We get a performance of his first original song and what drives his passion for music. Stay with us.
Well, you are in for a treat today. Believe it or not, he is only 14 years old, but well on his way to becoming a country star. Jacoby Bell joins us now to talk about how he's starting down the road to his music career. Welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
So far, the road has not been too long. You just started how long ago?
About a year, maybe a year and a half, but like mostly a year, I think.
Started off doing a little mariachi. COVID hit, couldn't do that anymore, and so?
Yeah, I decided to take this along to spend most of the time at home, so it made time pass by.
And then there's kind of a story that goes on with your dad having COVID and got you this guitar.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing very well, but hey, everything's fine now.
Yeah, I got him and my guitar.
That is fantastic. Interesting guitar too. Kind of a combination. It's a Fender electric head and acoustic body.
Yes, it's called the Fender New Porter.
All right, where do you get your inspiration for all your music?
Well, the song that I made, I got it from inspiration of older country music, because in the song I'm talking about how on the radio station they don't play as much old country as they used to. And I take songs like Grandpa, Silver Wings, or Amarillo by Morning, and I put them all together, and that's how I got the song together. And I also took some real life events, like whenever I say the grandpa part, my grandpa used to go fishing with us, and that's where I got that one part. And sadly he's not here anymore, but I'm sure if he would hear the song he would enjoy it.
And you said you and your mom wrote this in about
30 minutes, I could say.
Amazing. The name of the song one more time is?
Old Country Song.
Old Country Song. Here he is, Jacoby Bell. Take it away.
Another old country song, another old country song. Oh, listen is bringing in memories like a flood, like fishing at the pond with Grandpa, telling me about the good old days and how the Silver Wings brought him home. Another old country song on the radio. It came right out the blue and played once again. It played on that neon moon was gone.
He is a talented young man. If you'd like to support Jacoby Bell, he'll be performing at the Area 51 Food Truck Park on April 1st. You can follow him on social media for updates. Just go to our website, SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. You can see his full performance on the SA Live YouTube page. Hey, tomorrow on SA Live, we definitely bring the party to you. It is show-stopping entertainment from more than 40 professional performers with 2,000 plus costumes and accessories, ready for your next event.
Plus, this American country music band from San Marcos has charted 7 singles on Billboard's Hot Country Songs charts. It's the Randy Rogers Band, and we chat with them ahead of their San Antonio stock show and rodeo performance. All that's tomorrow at 1 right here on SA Live. Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. All right, earlier we asked you to age yourself with something that, you know, kids today wouldn't know if they saw it, okay? Payphone from Lisa Ann. I remember those.
For a lot of kids, cursive writing too.
True.
A stick
right?
shift.
Yes. Look at this
Pager?
pager.
Ah, yes. And now computers are that.